Hi friends, so it's our last week of our Living Things unit, and this week you get to pick which animal you're going to research on pebblego. So you know what animal I'm going to pick is of course going to be an otter. And this is a little stuffy that Jackson got me, so thanks Jackson. And our read aloud this week is a book called Do Unto Otters, and it's really silly. And I'm super excited. But on pebblego, there is a tab for sea otters. And I would keep doing just like I've done every single week, how we did it with coyotes and elephants. On Monday, I would learn about the body. And on Tuesday, I would learn about the habitat. And just go in order of the tabs. And I'm going to write my sentences about my animal that I picked like normal. But I'm going to turn it into a book this week, and you can make it as simple or as big as you want it to be. So if you are writing in your journal, that's perfectly fine. You'll just keep doing your sentences like normal. And then at the end of the week, you can leave them in your journal, or you can rip them out or have mom or dad help you cut them out. And make a little book, and you can make a front cover and a back cover. And so the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is a table of contents, because your book will be nonfiction because you've done research and you're going to give us information about the animal you pick. So to make a table of contents, I would do this first before my first day of writing so that it goes in order. And I would just write on the top, table of contents. Like this. And friends, it's a good thing it's our last week of this, because I'm out of pages in my notebook. So I had to find another piece of paper, but it should be in your notebook. And I would do table of contents, and then I would do the first thing that I'm going to write about. So I think the first page is going to be about the body. And then sometimes they have little dots, sometimes they have nothing, sometimes they have a line. Jace, please stop. I'm going to do little dots all the way to the other side of the paper. Like that. Oh, you probably can't see that. There's teeny tiny dots right there. And then on this side of the paper, that's where you put your page numbers. So I can write PG with a period, because that stands for page. But I'm not going to fill in the page number yet, because I don't know, maybe one of the days I have so much to say that it's going to be 2 pages. And so I don't want to go back and fill in the page numbers until I put my whole book together so that the pages are right. So then the next day, I would fill in habitat, or the tab that is next on pebblego for your animal. And some of them are a little bit different. So it just depends on which animal you pick. And I would do my dots. And then I could put page, and I'm gonna leave it blank again. Okay, and I would do that for every different part that I learned about for my animal. And then once I have my book all put together, this goes in right before your first page and right after your front cover. And when you're doing your pages and you put your book all together, make sure that if this is your page about the body and you put that it starts on page 1, that on the bottom of your page you have a number 1. Okay? And then have mom or dad help you, and you can staple it all together. If you want to get super fancy, you could see if you can type it on the computer and find some pictures, or you could print it and then draw your own pictures. So this is really up to you and mom and dad and what works for you during this time. So if you have any questions let me know. And I hope you have a lot of fun researching the animal that you get to pick this week. I will see you guys tomorrow for Community Circle and our predictions about our otter book. All right, bye friends.